music. He's like love, 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 and music. La la la, love, 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 and music. Love, love.
Hello, 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 everyone. Thank you for tuning in. I am Jay Lee. This is Jay Lee's Corner. This is my review, surprisingly, for The Real Housewives of Orange County. This is season 13, episode 1. I have not watched The Real Housewives of OC in at least like 5 seasons. Like it's been a minute. It's been so long that I was like, who was so and so? Like, where? Shannon's divorced? What is that, Velvet? I was just confused. And so but I'm gonna review it. So if you have not done so already, please take a moment to subscribe to my channel, and do not forget, after you subscribe, to hit the notification bell in the corner and let you know that I have new content available. It is 4:38 in the morning. I do have work in the morning. Well, I have to go to work tomorrow, but it's my late day. So yeah. Tamara and Eddie are moving out of their house. This is how the episode starts off. And, you know, they bring up how when they met, that was his bachelor pad. He had lived there previously with his ex-girlfriend, and they had been living there for about 5 years. But now they're moving to another place because they want to have a place that's just their own. But I'm like, I would have done that like year 1 into the marriage. Like, I mean, but maybe you want us to wait to see if we're gonna really work out. Like, let's just be sure we get past the love mark. So they have. And I'm like, okay. We also see that he does not like Vicky. Now, as I said, I have not watched the show in a good 5 seasons. I think the last time I watched the show, I remember Shannon and her husband had moved past his infidelity. Now, she had gained a little bit of weight, and she was not happy about it, but she was saying it was happy weight. That's the last time I remember watching the show. But yeah, Eddie does not like Vicky. I'm not surprised. The show, and I think that's a reason why I stopped watching it, because every season someone was beefed out. Like, someone said something or did something, and it was a revolving back and forth thing, and it kind of made me aggravated. But, you know, he does not like Vicky. I don't know why yet, but I'm pretty sure either someone will tell me in the comment section, or I'll keep watching. They'll kind of say it later on. I'm not going to back to watch any season at all to see what happened. Excuse me. So I also said to myself, Tamara and Vicky were beefing last season, but again, they're always beefing, and every season it's a situation, okay? But they're working towards being better. I don't know what Vicky did last season, but she's making amends for it at this point in time. But again, they do stuff to each other every season, and it's either Vicky mad at Tamara or Tamara mad at Vicky. It's always the same thing. It's just the craziest thing. And then they'll have one season where neither one of them are mad at each other, but then the following season they both are pissed at each other. It's just the stupidest shit ever. Anyway, we also find out that Eddie needs to have heart surgery. His heart beats irregular. It beats too fast. It's like an AFib is what it's called. And so he has to have surgery to fix it. And so, of course, that makes Tamara be nervous. Like, I don't want my husband to die. And so she's crying. But, you know, her mom's like, he's going to be fine. Don't even worry about it. Now, the new house they're moving to is not even finished yet. Like, it's still under construction. Like, the kitchen it doesn't even have a countertop or whatever. She says, oh, it's like not that big. It's only like 4,000 square feet. I'm like, that's a lot of space for 2 adults who don't have kids that are young or that live with them. I'm like, that's a lot of space, but whatever. It is what it is. Also, Vicky has a new man. I did not know Vicky had a new man. I think the last time I saw it, the guy she was dating, it wasn't this guy. It wasn't Brooks either. It was whoever she was dating after Brooks, and I don't think anyone liked him either. But it's not the guy that she is on here with now. So I said, okay, a whole new man. Okay, Vicky. Vicky keep her a boo. She keep her penis on standby. She keep a little dick around or whatever. She like, I need my love tank filled up, and she's been like that forever. Now Steve, her man, now lives there, but he has not changed his address yet because he's not ready. Okay, it means there's doubts. At that age, if you know, it's one of two things. You're either ready to commit because you're at that age, or you don't want to commit and you kind of keep your own place and you don't change your address and you play house for a little bit of time until it runs out of time to be living together and not married, and then you just break up. So I don't know. But Vicky wants to be married again. Vicky wants to. My battery's always low. Vicky always wants to be in a relationship. She said that before, like she's a relationship person. So you know, some people are just happier when they have someone else with them and they can't stand to be alone. It is what it is. I'm both ways. Sometimes I love when I'm dating someone, but sometimes I love my alone time. It's great either way. She also brings up how she's happy that her, Shannon, and Tamara are letting each other get close again. I said, okay, that means they always beefed out. What were they beefed out about? If you know what it is, put it in the comment section. But I'm like, clearly Vicky said some shit that got them pissed off, and that's why she's happy they're moving forward. But it was what it was. Shannon was wired as a married woman, so I'm like, now she's divorced, it's gonna be crazy. I'm like, it's gonna be oh my god, it's gonna be that kind of thing. They're divorced after 20 years. Again, the last time I watched the show, they had moved past his infidelity, and you know, they were working to be, they're like happy or whatever. So I'm like, it's sad to know that they are divorced. And how she kind of found out that he was dating someone like on social media, and the girl was like younger or whatever. Now she then says, I went from a 14,000 square foot house to a 4,000 square foot house, and it's just so difficult. I said, well, first of all, Shannon, you got I saw like 18 different chairs. You don't need all them damn chairs. All them, I seen like 2 dining room table places where you can kind of sit and eat or whatever. You don't do that shit. Like, you have to be minimalistic, okay? If your house gets smaller, you don't take all the furniture from the big ass house and put it in a little ass house. Because when you do that, it makes the house even smaller. Okay, downsize a little bit. Sell that coffee table with the folk. This girl, get rid of it. This is just too much. Anyway, I'm petty. What else did I talk about? You know, she just not in a good headspace. You know, she doesn't. I feel like she does want to be divorced because it's over, but she's still sad that it's over and she's not gotten past the sad and shit. So it was what it was. Now, I don't know who Kelly is. Kelly looks familiar, but I don't remember her on the last season that I watched. But she does look familiar. She's also newly divorced, and I'm like, this show get a lot of people divorced. When her daughter was talking to her about math, it was as if she was speaking Spanish. I was like, what is she talking about? I'm like, I don't get that new math at all. It's kind of crazy. But again, I just went ahead and just like hit fast forward. I'm like, it was boring. I didn't care. Shannon and Vicky meet up for lunch. And, you know, Shannon again is sad that her ex-husband has moved on so fast with a younger girlfriend. And again, was a few months after they broke up. And I'm like, girl, go get you an Eddie. When Tamara divorced Simon, she went and got her little young tender, okay? She went and got a little young man or whatever. Go get you an Eddie and just, you know what I'm saying, let it play it out. You know what I'm saying? Let them bust it open for you. You know what I'm saying? Let them be cute or whatever. And then it could be either another marriage, a little fun time, whatever. But get you an Eddie, okay? But Shannon is excited to keep mending her friendship with Vic. Wait, was she with Vicky? Or was she with Shannon? I don't remember. I wrote Shannon, but also she's excited to mend a friendship with Vicky. I can't remember. Anyway, Eddie does go in for a surgery, and Tamara, kind of after it, is freaking out. So the surgery he had fixed one issue, but it showed another issue that he has, that another area in his heart is also beating irregular. So the situation may come back, and he may need another surgery. So she's freaking out. She's sitting there talking to her son, Ryan. Vicky calls. So she takes the call. She's like, oh my God, you know, are you okay? Well, yeah, the surgery was okay, but you know, he might need this. So she tells her what happened. Vicky then says, oh my God, can I do something? You know, do you want me to bring you some juice? I said, bitch, juice. The moment I said, bitch, juice, I swear, Ryan said, the fuck? Juice? I said, who offers juice? At least say you want me to bring some vodka and some juice or something, like bring me an alcoholic beverage. Juice. And then Ryan said, I guess juice makes everything better. Not in my world. No, it is not. That was the weirdest thing to offer. You want some juice? And if she would have said, yeah, like, would you really went and like got her like a fruit juice? And like, I'm just, girl, bye. Anyway, Kelly. Why is Kelly out at night having drinks at night with her daughter there? I'm like, what kind of irresponsible, I can't find a babysitter, but I want to drink ass shit is this? And she ordered drinks. I hope you Ubered. I hope you are not driving and you ordering drinks. You're going to be drinking and driving with a kid in your car. So she's meeting up with Vicky. Her and Vicky are literally having adult conversations about issues within the group, being divorced, dating, and the girl daughter is sitting there listening. I'm like, no, you can't do that. You look, the little girl would never be in a child's place because her mother is putting her in adult situation, adult conversation. I was like, the hell is going on here? I just no, it's crazy shit. I don't really care. We meet a newbie. Okay, a newbie whose name is Emily. We meet her through Tamara. Now, she's an old friend of Tamara's, but we kind of find out that they kind of have not talked in a couple of years because a guy who once said that he saw Eddie kissing a guy when Gretchen was saying, is Eddie gay? So again, back Gretchen a long time ago. So Gretchen, of course, who Tamara doesn't like. So because this girl, Emily, invited the guy who said he saw Eddie kissing someone, Tamara kind of was like, I don't want to talk to you. I can't deal with you. And I think she was also hanging around Gretchen. And Gretchen, was kind of just crazy. Anyway, now they're back friends and they're kind of cool or whatever. And she said, I didn't know about any of those issues. Like, I didn't know what's going on or whatever. And I'm just kind of, but I did distance myself from them now. Well, yeah, 2 years later. Was that it? Yeah. She's married. She has 3 kids. She's a party planner and a lawyer. And this, she looked like Lisa Vanderpump in the face if Lisa Vanderpump was plump. Okay, this is a little plump. She's she's a little thicker in the face. She looks like a thicker face Lisa Vanderpump. You can't tell me any different. Her and her husband though were friends. Now the couple, when they got married, she said one day they were thinking about it. They were both single and they said, "Hey, we should get married," and they did. And now they have 3 kids together. I'm like, but are y'all in love? I do wonder if you just kind of say, hey, let's get married. Like, I don't know. I have to love you to marry you. I really do. But it was a friend too. But I don't want to. I have friends that I love. I don't want to marry you. Ugh, no, not happen. Anyway, she said we were friends and we just, I don't know. Hopefully they are in love. It's great. What else have we seen? They lost a kid in their house. They have twin boys, and they kept calling one twin, and they couldn't find him, and he was on the couch. I'm like, y'all lost a goddamn kid. It was weird. Shannon comes over. No, Tamara goes over to Shannon's house to basically talk, chit chat or whatever. And Tamara like, look, you need to move on from your ex-husband. He's moved on. You should move on. That's what it should be like. You should live your life and move on and not be thinking about him. And at this point in time, she's crying like, I just can't believe it. You know what I'm saying? I can't imagine. I couldn't imagine him moving on so fast. And so that part kind of gets to me. Tamara gonna say, well, he was talking to her in October because I saw some tweets. I saw some Instagram things, and they were kind of talking back and forth in the comment section back in October when y'all was still married. I'm like, you a whole snitch. Like, she already feels crappy. Like, don't make her feel worse. To think not only was he was trying to get to her, and I'm like, just don't do it. Tamara, just shut up. Anyway, she noticed that she's still wearing a wedding ring, and then she's like, with me wearing this, if I take it off, it makes me feel like my family isn't together. Like, this reminds me that we were a family, and we're not. If I take it off, we're not that anymore. And I'm like, that's sad that she has that thought process. But then she said, I would feel naked without it. Like, I would feel just like this too naked. But she gets the strength to say, you know what, let me take it off. And she's trying to get it off, and it's stuck on her finger. It was the funniest thing ever, because she couldn't believe that she could not, the moment she was ready to take it off, she couldn't get it off. So they had to like get some soap, some water, and like literally use the jaws of life to get it off of her hands. But it's off, and it was off in her confessional. And you know what I'm saying, that at least is kind of step one to get past your marriage ending. And I think it was cool that Tamara was there to help her kind of have that moment of clarity to take her wedding ring off. Because again, she said, I don't want the relationship back at all, but the ring, it reminds me of the family that we were. I'm like, okay. The end of the episode was kind of cool. They went, Shannon, Kelly, Tamara, and Vicky go. It's like a ropes course. First of all, I said they too old to be on ropes. I'm scared they're gonna fall and break a kneecap or a hip. But the funny part was, is when as I wrote, they get there and I felt like they're all too old to be up on the ropes. Vicky fell. I said, oh, Vicky, so clumsy. It was weird. So Shannon like, you know what, I don't want to do this. Why am I doing this? Why am I doing this? Because she went up first. But I like how Kelly said to her, like, you can do this, you can be strong for your girls, like, you should do this for them. And she really, really did. You know, even though it was that point where she was like, I don't want to do this anymore. Like, up on the ropes, she was nervous. Because it was like an obstacle course to climb these ropes, to get to those ropes, and take those ropes, a whole bunch of stuff. Anyway, it was just ropes. But she was up there, she was doing it, and she was very, very nervous. Very, very nervous. But it still happened. If you are still watching this video, the code to put in the comment section is nail polish, lipstick, eyeshadow, or mascara. One of the four. Put one of the four, and then put the time of the day that you're putting your comment in. Yep, that's what you gotta do. Anyway, so up on the ropes, now all four ladies are up on the ropes, and it was cute to see how Shannon was helping Vicky, you know, get from point A to point B. Now when Shannon tried to go further after helping Vicky, I swear it was funny. Vicky's finger got caught. Oh my God, my finger. So Shannon panics because they were saying, no, Shannon, come back. Because when Shannon was going forward, it was when it made something push on Vicky's finger. And so when she kind of came back, she said, ow, Shannon. And the first thing that popped in my head was, ow, Charlie, that hurt. The commercial, I was like, that's Charlie. Ow, Charlie, that hurt. And I bust out laughing because I swear that's what Vicky sounded like in my head. But she's fine. Her finger didn't break off, whatever. She just had a little bit of pain. So at this, but it was funny because at that point in time, Shannon crying because she thinks she hurt Vicky, and Vicky crying because her hand hurts. But it was still a funny moment with all of them kind of enjoying each other's time. But they then get to the zip line. They had the zip line down from the ropes course. Now, Kelly went first, and it was fine. Next was Shannon. She's like, I don't know, I'm nervous. Kelly like, push her off. Push her off. I'm like, she's like, no, don't push me. She's like, no, just push her off. I'm like, you can't do that. So that to me was also, it's fun to see them like that. I'm like, okay, it was enjoyable. So they don't push her off. She kind of goes off on her own, and you know, they all had fun. Okay, they all had fun. They're all getting along. But again, this is only episode 1. So that is the end of my review. I'm happy this review was not long. Okay, I'm just happy it wasn't. Anyway, put your comments below, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel and to hit the notification bell. I am Jay Lee. This is Jaylee's Corner. Peace.